told you you're not winning, you're not watching. It's true. Your boy brings winners, and we bring them to you first. Get ready. Cannabis stocks, they can explode. That's right. They're going to explode.
Diversification is a protection against ignorance. I mean, make sure that nothing bad happens to you. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, that is a perfectly sound approach. Who does not feel they know? You know how to analyze businesses and value them? Rich TV. Rich TV. Rich TV. Rich TV. Rich TV. Rich TV. Rich like me.
Invest in companies and businesses you can see still being successful 20 years from now. That's the Warren Buffett model. Invest in the best is blessed, and invest in the company that identify the number one pick. And if you've been buying truly for the last 5 months and waiting, you're up between 65 to 80%. Congratulations to everyone.
TV. Rich 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 like me.
Oh my goodness. Oh my
Resurrection
goodness.
is coming, so get ready.
Oh my
Told you,
goodness.
you're not winning.
Hope you guys are having a great day. So this morning, I spoke about Else Nutrition. Oh yeah, they're up 8%. I know, right? 8% after we talked about them this morning. Just like that. You wake up, watch Rich TV Live in the morning, stock goes up 8%. Not bad. Not bad. I keep asking you guys, hey, if you guys know anybody else doing this, please let me know. I want to know if there's anybody else actually doing this, giving you picks for free live on YouTube, the greatest streaming platform in the world, that are actually going up right after they talk about it. I just need to know, because if there are, I will subscribe to the channel and I will watch for their picks so I can share them with the community. Apely, how you doing, man? Baby's on fire, man, as I predicted they would be. Told you guys they're coming off the bottom. Alex says, hey, Rich, I got some news just to show how hard it is for weed companies to go bust. David James says, I picked a good time to sit down and have a bowl. Oh, enjoy it. Alex says, WAYL filed for creditor protection so they can restructure debt financing. Wow. So they're going to have a second chance. Hey, Wendy, how you doing? So I wanted to bring to attention some of the companies that I've been watching, that I've been talking about, and how they're doing. So this morning I spoke about Baby. Bam, up 8% today. After my video, immediately after I talked about Baby, they are now up 8%. It's true. If you guys know anybody else that's bringing picks that go up 8% after they talk about it, please let me know. I honestly want to know. Please let me know. I will subscribe to their channel. I will watch their channel. I will take those picks and I will give them credit and then share them with you, the people. Because literally, talked about Baby this morning. Today they're up 8%. Just saying. Now, if you guys know anybody else, please smash the like button. If you don't know anybody else, please smash the like button. If you guys like Rich TV Live and you are alive, smash the like button. All right. Did I see the news on BVNNF? What news? Let me know. Let me know. I'm actually looking at the news on BevCanna. And BevCanna happens to also be up, and I talked about them yesterday. So BevCanna, as we speak, is now up. Let's see. Where's BevCanna at? We talked about them first too yesterday. And they're up, let's see, last time I looked, they were up 5%. So BevCanna is up 5%. Baby's up 8%. That's 13% on two picks that I've talked about back to back in the last 2 days. Just saying. And they have some news. Let's read the news. BevCanna to acquire the intellectual property to Deeper Green trademark. Interesting news for BevCanna. Emerging leader in infused cannabis beverages, BevCanna Enterprises Inc., BEV, BVNNF, and 7BC. This is the news you're asking me. Here it is. BevCanna, or the company, announced today that it has exercised its option to acquire the right, title, and interest to Deeper Green trademark, the proprietary water-soluble cannabinoid powder ingredient developed by partner Greener Frontiers. Deeper Green technology expands BevCanada's ability to produce a portfolio of cannabis-infused beverage formats, said Emma Andrews, who I personally sat down with. She is marvelous. Love the leadership here in this company. Chief Commercialization Officer at BevCanna. The addition of a water-soluble powder allows us to offer consumers more variety in methods of consumption, which can now pair with various consumption occasions. Powdered drink mixes complement our existing expertise in ready-to-drink products and allow us to expand the innovation pipeline for our house brands, and with white label partners through contract manufacturing. Deeper Green converts extracted cannabis into a fast-acting, tasteless, odorless, water-soluble powdered ingredient, and has been proven to be a stable ingredient that, when tested with cannabinoids, consistently delivers target concentrations with one batch from batch to batch. Independent laboratory testing has also confirmed that Deeper Green precisely infuses granular drink mixes and ready-to-drink water beverages. Tests have confirmed that Deeper Green and products infused with Deeper Green meet the criteria to pass the current cannabis compliance regulations set in California and will allow for reliable water-soluble infusion, manufacturing process, and dosing confidence for consumers. On December 18, 2019, the company entered into an amendment agreement, otherwise known as the agreement, to the Cannabis Beverage Joint Development Agreement, the JD Agreement, dated April 1st, 2019, with Greener Frontiers Corporation and BevCanna U.S. Operating Company Limited, a wholly owned subsidiary of the company. Pursuant to the agreement, the company exercised its right under the JD Agreement to purchase all of the right, title, and interest in and to Deeper Green and certain other intellectual property assets of Greener Frontiers. In consideration for the acquisition, BevCanna has agreed to issue common shares in the capital of BevCanna, each a share to Greener Frontiers upon the achievement of certain performance milestones, each a performance milestone at a deemed price of 38 cents US or 50 cents Canadian, subject to compliance with all applicable laws and stock exchange policies as follows. Interesting. So this is being done at 38 cents US. 50 cents Canadian. It's currently at 31.5 cents. 3,684,210 shares within 10 days of the date of achievement of sales of at least 10,000 single-serve powder sachets at no less than $3 per unit under Phase 1 of the pilot program, to be established pursuant to the agreement. 3,684,210 shares if Greener Frontiers makes commercially reasonable efforts to allow and assist BevCanna to launch a line of infused drinks within 9 months of the date of the agreement, and otherwise performs its obligations under the agreement and the JD Agreement, and BevCanna successfully commercializes and brings to market the line of infused drinks, including achieving positive sales in California, excluding sales under the pilot program. 2,631,578 shares and an attainment of US 7.5 million revenues, or US 3.6 million in EBITDA, earnings before interest, tax, depreciation, and amortization. That's EBITDA. By BevCanna no later than December 31st, 2021, from sales in California of the line of the powdered drinks developed in accordance with the agreement. This is interesting. So this is going to potentially bring in some real revenue for BevCanna in California. 2,631,578 shares, an attainment of US 16.5 million in revenues. Wow, so this is just like blocks and blocks of shares based on performance. but it's based on revenue. So I love it. They're buying revenue with stock. It's pretty brilliant based on performance. I think it's great. 9.9 million in EBITDA, because remember, BevCanna has a tight float, so they can afford to issue shares. 9.9 million in EBITDA by BevCanna by December 31st, 2022, and sales in California of the line of the powder drink being developed in accordance with the agreement. For greater clarity, no shares are issuable in connection with the acquisition until the applicable performance milestone is achieved. BevCanna also agreed to loan Greener Frontiers up to $250,000 in connection with its Stage 2 capital commitment in respect of a licensed manufacturing facility in Sacramento, California. Under the agreement, Greener Frontiers has agreed to continue to provide research and development and commercialization services to BevCanna for their line of powdered and drink-based products. Greener Frontiers also agreed to work with BevCanna to explore the application of Deeper Green as a food ingredient for future potential commercialization. This is a big press release, man. Holy smokes, BevCanna. This is big. It's big. It's big. It's big, man. It's big. I'm telling you guys. Let's see what some of you guys are saying. Yeah, that's the news, Tom. I'm just breaking it down now, brother. Lucky Dog says, nice shirt. Thanks, man. This is the new Rich TV Live gear. You can get it at richtvliveshop.com. We got hats. We got sweaters. Rich TV Live, baby. Rich TV Live, baby. Right there. Rich TV Live. So, yeah, we got gear. And, man, we got winners too, man. Peter says, Departure Capital did a piece on Else Today also. Not that you didn't make it go up. Just saying. Yeah, well, Departures Capital and I work together, if you guys haven't noticed. So if you guys haven't figured that out, then I don't know what else to say. Departures and I have been working together for a long time. And the reason why we're two of the biggest influencers in the cannabis sector and in general on YouTube is because we've got value and we've got content that people like. So that's why everybody does business with us. So yeah, I like Departures Capital. In fact, we're going to have a show together and we're going to be doing a lot more videos together. We've just been really busy. He's been really busy building his business. I've been really busy building my business. And we just kind of lost touch on a lot of the different things. But at the end of the day, we're always working together. And we just haven't been able to actually do a video together. But we're going to start. Actually, I was on the phone with him earlier today. And I talked about the fact that we need to start doing some videos together because we're doing a lot of work together. So, yeah, that's what's going on with that. Apolli says, I laugh all the way to the bank. Good work, bro. That's what I like to hear. Teflon Williams says, visibility has been moving little by little. I think it's a giant in 5 years. Definitely a Rich TV pick. You threw the alley-oop with this one, Rich. Hey, man, I think that they have a chance to do well. I agree. Anthony Russo says, yo, Captain, I am listening from work. BevCanna, guys. BevCanna has some huge news. New partnership with a company in California that could mean millions in revenue. Millions and millions and millions of revenue for BevCanna, which is currently trading at 40 cents. Sorry, 31.5 cents. Baby's trading at 40 cents. They're up 8%. It's another one of our picks we talked about today. And BevCanna is at 31.5 cents. They're up 5%, a pick that we talked about yesterday. So, like I said, if you guys know anyone else calling picks before they go up, let me know. I'd love to know. Because I'm pretty sure that myself and Departures are the only ones doing this. Caesar says, thanks, Rich, for the picks. Destroy the like button. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you, man. Urban Settler says, Rich, what do you think of Marvel, MRVL? You know what? I need to look into them more, but I think they have a lot of potential. I know the company. I've actually looked into it. I just have to look into it more to give you a real opinion. Maybe that's a video one day. But thank you for the pick. I'll definitely look into it more. I can't give you an opinion unless I actually look into all the specifics, but I know them. Han Solo says, I know you are a believer in CannTrust. What differentiates them from? Well, the thing about CannTrust that makes me believe is that, first of all, I have a lot of people telling me that they're coming back. So there's a lot of people saying that they know people that are working there and they're coming back. And there's a lot of rumors, okay, that they're coming back, first of all. Secondly, there's a lot of banks involved, and banks don't like to lose money. I don't see them going bankrupt. I just don't. I don't see Health Canada not giving them their license back after they just destroyed millions of dollars in crops. I don't see that happening. I think that they've done everything that Health Canada has asked of them. I believe they will get their license back. I think they will not get delisted from the TSX, and they will not get delisted off the senior exchange in America. That's my prediction. I might be wrong, but that's my opinion. We've seen companies go through troubles and come back. I believe CannTrust is one of the better ones. They still have 185 million in assets and no borrowings. So as far as I'm concerned, the balance sheet still looks strong. $5G Marvel technology. Yeah, actually, I like 5G. I got a 5G company I just interviewed yesterday, actually. So stay tuned to that. I'm really into 5G, guys. Really into 5G and crypto and Bitcoin. Bitcoin had a huge run yesterday. It went down, then it had a huge run. I'm into whatever's trending, to be honest with you guys. Apple's going to go up. We're going to buy Apple. If Facebook's going up, we're going to buy Facebook. If Tesla's flying today. Tesla's flying today. Who's been talking with Invest in Millennial who works at Tesla? I've been talking about Tesla for weeks. And now they're flying. I mean, what else can you do, right? Can't do much more than that. What about Fire? Fire is another one of those companies that has tons of potential. They're moving in the right direction. They've been beat down. They're under $1. And once companies are under $1, I call it no man's land. It's very difficult to come back from that. So that's the issue that I have. So, a lot of these stocks, once they get under $1, man, it's risky as hell. So we need to be very, very careful. Because at that point, the stock is really controlled by the market makers and typically the shorters at that level. So you need to be really careful. A lot of these companies don't know how to get out of that. And that's what's going to make them a great acquisition target, because the majors will just come out and say, listen, we'll give you a bunch of shares, operate under our umbrella. We got no problem in the markets. And that's what's going to happen to a lot of these companies under $1. Lucky Dog says, comparison on the move NBEV. NBEV. Yeah, NBEV is an interesting one. They're one of those companies that might have skeletons in the closet, so be careful. But I think NBEV has a lot of potential as a beverage company. Rich, you still believe in global challenges, global technologies. Sorry, which symbol? Shop. Yeah, Shop's been crazy this year. Shop's been absolutely crazy this year. Oh, I love the fact that I haven't even asked you guys to smash the like, and we got 22 likes and 30 people here. I love that. Thank you guys. I really appreciate you guys, man. You guys are the best community on earth right here, right now. And that's why I'm working so hard to try to bring you guys winners, man. I just want to bring you guys winners. I'm committed to it. I told you guys we're going to diversify. I'm always going to love cannabis. I'm always going to believe in cannabis. I'm always going to be here to talk about cannabis, but we need to diversify because I want to see your portfolios grow. More than anything, I want to see your portfolios grow. So with BevCanna, under this agreement, Greener Frontier has agreed to continue to provide research and development and commercialization services to BevCanna for their lines of powdered and drink-based products. Greener Frontiers also agreed to work with BevCanna to explore the application of deeper green as a food ingredient for future potential commercialization. Closing of the acquisition is expected to occur on or before December 21st, 2019, which is Saturday? Saturday. Today's Thursday, right? Saturday. Yeah. The securities described herein have not been registered. Okay. About BevCanna Enterprises. BevCanna, BEV in Canada, BVNNF in America, 7BC in Frankfurt, Germany, develops and manufactures cannabinoid-infused beverages and consumer products for in-use brands and white label clients with decades of experience creating, branding, and distributing iconic brands that have resonated with consumers on a global scale. The team demonstrates an expertise unmatched in the emerging cannabis beverage category. Based in British Columbia, Canada, BevCanna has a 130-acre outdoor cultivation site in the fertile Okanagan Valley and the exclusive rights to a pristine spring water aquifer, as well as a world-class 40,000 square foot HACCP certified manufacturing facility with a current bottling capacity of up to 72 million bottles per shift per year. Holy smokes. BevCanna's vision is to be a global leader in infused innovations, and the stock is at 31.5 cents. Okay, I'm a Toronto Maple Leafs fan. Don't kill me. I am drinking from a Vancouver Canucks because I live in Vancouver, so I have to respect the local team somewhat. I support them. I got no hate for them. They're not the Toronto Maple Leafs, of course. Not even close, but, got to support the local team. Let's get into your messages here. Urban Settler says, so MRMD tanked. I own 2,000 shares. I think if you wait, they're going to come back because they're on the right track. Urban Setter says GTII. Green Thumb? I love Green Thumb. Gordon O'Brien says Pimperay. Can Anthony says, you ain't talking about rare earth metal companies exploding. Go see TRMC. All right. Thank you for the pick. Let me pull it up. TRMC, guys, pull it up. TRMC. These are picks from the community. Thank you for sharing. It's not pulling up on my website. What's TRMC? What's the name of them? It's not pulling up for some reason. Probably on TMX Money. TMX Money. TRMC. It's a Canadian miner. TRMC. I don't know, bro. It's not pulling up, man. It's TRMC. Talk about. Can says, forget cannabis. Everything's trash. Well, cannabis is definitely risky. I wouldn't call it trash. Avon, what's up, bro? Good afternoon, my friend. Go Leafs, man. Oilers, I respect all the Canadian teams. I respect all the teams, but I want to see a Canadian team win the cup because we haven't seen a Canadian team win the cup since the 1993 Montreal Canadiens. That's how long it's been since the Canadians won the cup. It's crazy. Canadian team. Quentin Simmons says THCX, Planet 13, and VOO. I like Planet 13. THCX. It's a good one too. Max Power says FSD Swallows. They've been going up. They've been doing good, no? Oh my goodness. Baby's at 45 cents now? No. Are we calling a full alert on Baby? Oh, am I calling a full alert or what? Man, I'm telling you guys, BevCanna, guys, this news on BevCanna is crazy. We on the pulse, man. We on the pulse, man. We are the pulse. You guys right here, right now, we're the pulse, man. Baby. Come on, Baby. Let's go, Baby. Come on, what do we got? What do we got? I still see it's up 8%, so I might be a little bit delayed. Good afternoon, everyone from Muskoka. Minus 30 this morning. Wow, it's that cold in Muskoka? Holy smokes, bro. Up in here in Vancouver, it's like 10 degrees. TMRC. Okay. Texas Mineral Resources. TMRC. TMRC. BevCanna or Sproutly, I'd have to say, oh man, I haven't heard anything from Sproutly in so long. I'd have to say BevCanna, because I personally just haven't heard from Sproutly in so long. So I honestly have no clue what's going on over there. I still think they have potential. I still think they're going to do well. They got a great partnership, but you haven't heard from them. So it's like, what have they been doing? I don't know. I know what BevCanna is doing, and they're putting out tons of news, and they're making great business relationships. So I'm excited about that, and that's why I'm bringing them to you. But Sproutly, they had a huge run up to $1, and since then they've just been getting just obliterated. So that's kind of what's up with Sproutly. Texas Mineral Resources Corp up 28%. TMRC. Yeah, this one looks good. Looks good. Wow, nice chart. From 40 cents to $1 since last week. This week, since Monday? Yo, man. It's pretty good, man. That's a nice 5-day chart. Wow. What the hell? So December 10th, 2 weeks ago, was at 27 cents. Yo. Good call here, man. I have been missing this. This is why we need to diversify. There's opportunity everywhere, and we need to be on the pulse of everything. And you're right. I dropped the ball on TMRC, man. But thank you for bringing it, because I had no clue. I don't even know this company. So definitely, this is one to watch. It's up from 27 cents December 10th, 9 days ago, to now 97 cents. Holy smokes. Wow. Gotta love the community, man, for sharing these picks, man. Yeah, you guys want a full alert? You guys want a full alert? No, BevCanna does not have revenue yet. They are pre-revenue. GTII, Global Tech. The GTII I know is called Green Thumb. But I'll take a look at Global Tech. CYDY. Guys throwing picks out. But you know what? I got to do it. While you throw out these picks, let me handle this full alert. Let's get you guys what you guys want. You guys requested a full alert. We're going to get you a full alert. It's just the way it goes. Baby's on full alert, baby. Let's go. Baby and BevCanna, the killer bees. We on full alert, baby. Let's go. Let's go. And shout out to Ill Kid, man, the baddest rapper alive. The only guy I know who's put out music about cannabis stocks. Only guy I know in the world who's put out music on cannabis stocks. And if you're a cannabis enthusiast like me and you love the plant and you believe in the plant, then you got to love Ill Kid, man. Because this guy's a revolutionary. He's ahead of his time.
Cryptocurrencies,
He's ahead of the game.
cannabis stocks, and CEO interviews.
Years from now, people will be listening to Rich TV Live, Don't Panic, Full Alert. People will be listening to these songs years from now when the cannabis sector explodes. They will remember Ill Kid. And this is a full alert.
Ill Kid. Rich TV Live.
Baby's on a full alert. Let's go, baby.
You know it's a full alert, baby.
Now's the time. If you got one, roll it.
Yeah. Full alert is full alert. Full alert is full alert. Full alert is full alert. Yeah. I told y'all motherfuckers about a rubber and how it's gonna blow up. And Cura did the same and make you throw up. I was talking about Kush bottles, KSHB. I was talking about I ain't this and what they gon' be. It was BBO. We gave you all the answers. DRST shit, you know it's cancerous. Don't forget about Africa. We brought you into harvest. But why you still hate on the Q. That shit is far-fetched.
It's the 52-week low. This is how it goes. This TV and shit, and you about to make some dough.
Yeah, right on everything in January. Shit is popping out. Rolling up some good in the backwater, and we puffing clouds. Bow down, I ain't a hater like you. Bow down to a greater trader than you. Bow down, I ain't a hater like you. Bow down to a greater trader than you. Yeah, full alert is full alert. Full alert is full alert. Full alert is full alert. Yeah, full alert is full alert. Let me take you to the future with ACD on top and Afria right next to that shit in the second slot. I'm like Jordan in his prime, shooting with Pippen, making money all the time, fucking with some man. Kush bottles ain't going nowhere. You know it's gaining hype, and if you ain't watching, you ain't winning. It's time to say goodnight. Cena with the fever, that shit diva with the heater. You can leave that shit with Beaver. I don't fuck with non-believers. I got fire in my pocket, take my way up to Supreme. If you bet on this company, you gon' make some cream. XOI, I got lots of that. It's about to pop it fat. I ain't gotta stop the rap to tell you that you copping that. Vivo, I buy that in my Speedo with eyes closed, eating a burrito or eating on some fucking Cheetos. Yeah, you know you buy that shit. It's a new strike on these haters, and the missile get you hit. Yeah, bow down, I ain't a hater like you. Bow down to a greater trader than you. Bow down, I ain't a hater like you. Bow down to a greater trader than you. Yeah, full alert is full alert. Yo, full alert is full alert.
Baby's up 20%. Let's go.
Full alert is full alert. Yo, full alert is full alert. Rich TV live. Ill kid in the fucking building.
Yo, man, I love it, man. When we calling bottoms and we making picks and then they explode, that's when the FOMO is real. Right now, Baby's flying. Enthusiast Gaming's flying. BevCanna's flying. And I brought all 3 picks this week for a fact. Enthusiast Gaming on Tuesday. BevCanna on Wednesday. Baby on Thursday. Check the statistics. And I want to know, is there anybody else in the world doing this right now? 1 week before Christmas, giving you Christmas gifts for free, bringing you winners for free, like Santa Claus. Rich TV Live, bringing you picks for free, like Santa Claus at Christmas, that are actually going up. I just want to know, man. If you guys know anybody else, please drop it. I want to know who. Show me one person on YouTube bringing you picks. Enthusiast Gaming on Tuesday. Check the statistics. Yesterday, I brought you BevCanna. Check the statistics. Today, I brought you Baby. Check the statistics. Between the 3 of them, I think we're up about 40% this week. Just saying, between the 3 of them, right now, I believe if my calculations are correct, we're up about 40% this week on those 3 picks that I brought you absolutely free over the last few days, live and interactive. I'm just saying, man, 3 picks up 40% combined this week, 1 week before Christmas. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. It's the truth, man. It's the truth. I don't know what else to say. But I got some mad FOMO right now. Mad FOMO. Mad FOMO. And typically when you get FOMO, you put on this.
If you have a small to medium-sized business, you've probably
where
experienced
she
some
was gonna
common
go there.
challenges that
Small to
many employers
medium-sized
are
what?
faced with.
Business. FOMO is real. Listen. I'm getting some mad FOMO for Enthusiast Gaming, BevCanna, and Baby. I'm not gonna lie. I do. Gaming, cannabis-infused beverages, and baby formula, plant-based baby formula, baby. Yeah, baby. Go ahead and spin the wheel. FOMO, yeah, you know the deal. If you wanna take a chance, go ahead and spin the wheel. I know you missed it, but we gon' get it back, Natural shrimp ink, look, that's how we shag. SHMP, we call it forward blue. I bet you wish you had stock is up right now, bro. Take a look. And they just put out news, my friend. Not afraid to get this money. Always on my mind is money. It might slip about your hands, but the crew is here to reinforce. Rich TV with the picks are the #1 choice. Hey, you got some dollars, go invest that shit. Cause the fear of missing out will leave you desperate. I didn't call BevCanna last week. I called BevCanna yesterday. And since yesterday, they're up. Whatever you do, do it like you're doing it right. Cause in the stock game, you know it's either fight or flight. Whatever you do it like you're doing it right. Cause in the stock game, you know it's either fight or flight. The FOMO's real, the FOMO's real, the FOMO's real. What? The FOMO's real, the FOMO's real, the FOMO's real. FOMO, yeah, you know the deal. If you wanna take a chance, go ahead and spin the wheel. The FOMO's real, the FOMO's real, the FOMO's real. What? The FOMO's real, the FOMO's real, the FOMO's real. FOMO, yeah, you know the deal. If you wanna take a chance, go ahead and spin the wheel. I told you follow the boy Rich. Hey Max, I keep bringing stocks that are down, bro. Stocks up and you're not happy that it's not up enough? What about baby, bro? It's up 20%. Is that enough for you? Come on, Max. Baby's up 20%. Is that enough for you? Or is that not enough either? It's the bigger route. Getting checks, we checking out. If you got some FOMO, then please never have a second doubt. FOMO stay real with me. FOMO so real. FOMO stay real with me. You know the deal. The FOMO's real, the FOMO's real, the FOMO's real. What? The FOMO's real, the FOMO's real, the FOMO's real. FOMO, yeah, you know the deal. If you wanna take a chance, go ahead and spin the wheel. The FOMO's real, the FOMO's real, the FOMO's real. That's a fact. The FOMO's real, that's a fact. FOMO's real. FOMO, yeah, you know the deal. If you wanna take a chance, go ahead and spin the wheel. That's a fact. That's a fact. We call it winners, man. And we called this week Baby, BevCanna, EGLX collectively up 40% in 3 days. Those are the facts. Those are the facts. No. BevCanna hasn't exploded, but it will. And the key is to get it low before it explodes. We don't want to chase it after it already explodes. I talked about BevCanna yesterday. Now it's up 5%. I talked about Baby today. Now it's up 20%. I talked about EGLX on Tuesday, and it's collectively up 15% in 3 days. That's 40% combined on 3 picks this week. Baby, BevCanna, EGLX, and in my opinion, BevCanna is going way higher. This news is just out. It's just starting to circulate. People are just learning about BevCanna. BevCanna is pre-licensed and pre-revenue. But this deal is for revenue. This is a revenue deal. They are buying revenue with stock. They are buying revenue with stock. I think it's a great deal. Max Power says, I had BevCanna at 49 5 months ago. Then I sold it when it was like 68, and it still went up to 72. Yeah, it's been as high as 75, I believe. I might be getting that confused with another stock, but I think it's been as high as 72, maybe 75. And the bottom was where I was talking about it. I was talking about the bottom today, yesterday, 30 cents. Been the bottom. It's the lowest it's ever been. Baby hit the bottom today. I told you guys it's the bottom. It's the lowest it's been for the bottom. Baby's bottom is around 30 cents too. So the bottom has been about 30 cents for both. And that's why I said that, in my opinion, they're hitting the bottom. And now they also had news come out, and the news is all good for both companies. And the stocks are moving. It's just good. It's good that we're able to do this. It's good that we're able to help the people win right before Christmas. Johnny Liberty says ACB, is it time for a rebound? I don't know about ACB right now. They're in a lot of trouble. They need to become profitable. And until they become profitable, I don't see a rebound. If they have massive revenue growth next quarter, maybe then. But until we get a huge deal, a huge partnership, some huge revenue on the books, I don't see how ACB gets out of this negative downtrend. James says, Rich has been on Baby for a long time. Yeah, I was on Baby when it was at 30 cents. Then it exploded. Now it's come all the way back. Now I'm letting everybody know again, it's the time to buy. And if it explodes again, my advice is take your money and run. And then if it comes down, buy again. And then when it goes up, sell again. And when it goes down, buy again. And it goes up, sell again. This is how I trade, man. Scott Norris says, gonna wait for the dip on BevCanna, watching it for a while. I like that company. I like them a lot. Max Power says, but I've got 60K wrapped up in ACB, Afria, and Xena. No, I know, bro. I would just say wait it out, man. Hopefully they turn around for you. I mean, a lot of people are in that situation, including me. I'm holding lots of cannabis stocks too that are down and just going to hold them. There's nothing else I can do. Kyle says, I hate saying this, but ACB could hit zero realistically. No, ACB cannot hit zero. Tell me how ACB is going to hit zero. Enlighten me, guys. How will ACB hit zero? Explain it to me, because I've been in the game for a long time. I want to know how you guys are going to explain to me that ACB is going to zero, because ACB is not going to zero. So I want you guys to explain to me how it goes to zero. Can you explain that? Max Power says ACB won't hit 10 for a while, and I'm holding till 10. I think it hits 10 in 2020, in my opinion. I don't think it's going to take that long. Scott Norris says, Max, me too. Medman instead of Afria, though, next year. Medman's on fire today. Medman's been on fire. One man's trash is another man's treasure. Max Power says, laughing my ass off, ACB will never hit zero. This is the rumor. First, it started with Andrew Left messaging me. Remember that. Andrew Left messaged me. I did a video on it, and I told you that Andrew Left messaged me saying that Aurora is going to zero. Zero. Big fat zero. And I made a video on it, and I said there's no way in hell it's going to zero. And initially it went up, and now it's come all the way back down. So it's just a short tactic. Shorters have a tactic. Beat down a company, uncover some dirt on the company, then put out a lawsuit. The lawsuit then gets put into the company's press release. All the shareholders get notified. Shareholders at that point know that they have the right to sue. Shareholders get together with the law firm, put together a frivolous lawsuit. The lawsuit then gets subpoenaed to the company. The company then has an option. This now is in their press release. All the shareholders are scared. People are selling out like crazy. People are taking losses all over the place. Shorters are making a killing. And now the company has to, guys, it's blackmail. The company now has to go and pay off the lawyer and pay off the shorter, the short reporter, the attacker, in order for that person to remove the lawsuit from their press. They have to pay them. This happened to Namaste. Namaste paid millions to shareholders who had losses. Millions. This is what Andrew Left does to companies. He did it to Namaste. He's trying to do that now to Aurora Cannabis. He's tried to do it to Kronos Group. He tried to do it to CVSI. There's a long list of companies that he's trying to do this to. And what happens is the company gets blackmailed, and they either pay off all the lawsuits, settle, pay off these shorters based on their demands, or they stay there and fight and destroy the company from the inside out because they got the lawsuits now in the press releases, which just destroys the company, destroys the marketplace. And the shorters love it because they're shorting all the way down to the bank. This is the game, folks. Understand the game, what happens. This is a real game. It's sickening, but it's real. Kyle says, it's huge, sure, but not too big to fail. It's way too big to fail. And it can fail such as any other company. No. Aurora Cannabis is too big to fail, my friend. You're wrong. You're way wrong. I don't think you guys understand what it is to be public. I'm going to explain something to you guys. You guys want to get into class? It's time for class to start, okay? I'm going to teach you guys something today. Get a pen, Okay? Get a pen. Aurora will never go to zero. You want to know why? Let me explain something to you guys, because I don't think you guys understand. I don't think you understand. I really don't think you understand. There is a reason. There is a reason why they cannot go to zero. Do you want to know? There's a reason. He is smoking meth. Scott Norris says, fake news, Aurora will be top. There is a reason why Aurora will never go to zero, folks. I'm going to explain it to you. When you're a public company, you have the ability to print shares. So I'm a private entity. I'm a cannabis company. I'm Aurora Cannabis. And I decide I want to go public. Now, the reason why a private company goes public is so that they have stock that they can print whenever they want. And last time I looked, Aurora prints it, don't they? Oh, yeah, to the tune of 1.1 billion. And when they print these shares, there's always somebody to buy them. There's always someone buying them. Just keep printing them. So let's just say they have, I don't know, $100 million in debt. How do they remove the debt? Well, stock's at what? Around, what is it? It's under $3 today? Let's just say it's at $3. Company needs to pay off $100 million. They literally print 35 million shares. Give those 35 million shares to the person that is owed the debt and say, here you go, sell it. They blow out the shares, get their $100 million. How does Aurora go to zero? Now explain that to me. How does Aurora go to zero? After I just taught you this, how does Aurora go to zero? Explain it to me. Because it's not going to zero. And anyone who thinks it's going to zero is on crack. Meth, crack, rock, heroin, all of the above. You're probably taking it all at the same time. It's not going to zero. It will not go to zero. It's in 24 countries. They are not going to zero. That's a fact. Avon says you do not lose until you sell. Exactly. If you're a long-term investor, you're just looking at this saying, yeah, I'll just wait. Kyle says they don't have a lot of money at all. They are huge and burn money so fast. Well, that's what it takes if you want to be a global leader. And the reality is they're backed by 3 of the 5 largest banks in Canada. So they've got unlimited access to money whenever they need it. And whenever they need to eliminate debt, all they got to do is sell shares. How do they go to zero? They're not going to zero. The stock is extremely liquid. They have no problem selling shares. How do they go to zero? Explain to me. Gordon O'Brien says shorts will flip the switch soon and start buying. Of course they will. Otherwise, they're going to get their faces ripped off. Max Power says Afria is my biggest holding. I like Afria too. Ray Wong says there's a lot of stocks I like, but I can't help but think ACB is the best and will be the global leader. And that's why they're all saying it's going to zero. The global leader is going to go to zero? Come on, guys. Do you really believe that? How do they go to zero? Tell me. Please, somebody. Tell me how they go to zero. I want to know. I want to know. Because I've been in this game for a long time. And I've seen companies that are not anything close to Aurora Cannabis, and they're not at zero. And you're telling me that Aurora Cannabis is going to go to zero? Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Kyle says, please, I'm not a troll, but just trust me, I looked. Bro, I've been in this game for a long time, man. Aurora's not going to zero, bro. David James says, Aurora, 20 cents, $4, June 19th, calls people, 20 cents, people. This is where you can make mega money, especially with zero option fees. Forget buying stock. Buy these calls, 20 cents each, and make a fortune. David, I love the way you're thinking, bro. Genius. Kyle says, no, I'm not a shorter man. They can't afford to carry on if 2020 isn't amazing for it. I think 2020 is going to be amazing. They just opened up their new store in West Edmonton Mall. There's going to be 100 new locations. Sorry, 1,000 new locations opening up in Ontario. They got a lot of things coming, guys. They got a lot of things coming. They're way bigger and way better than they were at this time last year. Prices mean nothing. It's all just for public consumption. Believe me. Believe me. And once Aurora starts showing profit, and they will, the stock will skyrocket. Lucky Dog says, I am waiting for third wave Fibonacci technicals on all good cannabis companies, starting to move on Boxing Day, a week away. My prediction was December 27th, the beginning of the resurrection. Let's see. There's some other YouTube, Twitter influencers that have predicted, I think one predicted December, first week in December, and another one predicted, was it January? Can't remember exactly. And I threw my name in the hat and I said, okay, December 27th, like last year. I'll hope it starts then. Scott Nora says, that's what happened to MedMan lawsuits. I still believe MedMan will be a leader. I agree. They already are a leader. Max Power says, Andrew is a goof. Yes, Andrew Left is a rich goof and has his tactics. He's good at what he does. Despite the fact that I don't like what he does, he's good at what he does. He's a businessman. I don't agree with it. But at the end of the day, you know, he has to live with himself. Lampaco says, you can hate or love Andrew Left, but he is making a killing. No doubt. I respect him as a businessman, but I don't agree with his tactics. I don't like the tactics. I'm not into dragging people's name in the mud publicly. Max Power says, if I ever meet a shorter, I'll effing roundhouse them in 2 to 3 seconds. Why would you put money in a stock to ruin other people's lives? That's disgusting. Shorting shouldn't be allowed. I agree. But at the end of the day, I think it should be allowed, because if we want to make money on the way down, we should be able to make money on the way down. I just don't think you should destroy companies' lives and out all of their dirty laundry for your own personal gain. I think that is a really tough way to make money. It's a lot of negative energy. You're going to have a lot of hate. And I don't know if that's the right way to live your life, but that's what people do to make money. Kyle says, sure, you're invested, but their product is trash. There's real competition out there. Who? Aurora's product is trash? Kyle, are you for real right now? Aurora's got some of the best product in the market. Aurora is one of the only companies in Canada that can actually sell CBD oil. So you need to do some research, bro, before you start saying that their product is trash. San Rafael is one of the best products out there, and that's an Aurora cannabis product. They own a lot of good products. So not really sure if you know what you're talking about, Kyle. And no, they will not hit zero. It's not about me being an investor. It's about me knowing the markets. They can't hit zero because they can sell stock. So as long as you can sell stock, you can raise money. As long as you have a liquid stock, you can raise money. And Aurora Cannabis has a liquid stock and a growing business. So they can raise money. They can eliminate debt by just issuing shares. It's really, really simple. How can you say their shares are already worth nothing when the shares are at $3? 100 million shares is worth $300 million. The fact that you're saying that shows that you really don't know anything about the markets. Price means nothing. It's about liquidity, and it's about being able to sell those shares in the open market. And if you got 100 million shares and you sell them in the open market at $3, that's $300 million. All of a sudden, they got money. Mysteriously, Aurora's got money, folks. They just raised $300 million. You think they can't do that? They could do that in a heartbeat. Their own shareholders would buy the 100 million shares. Trust me, I've been in the game for a long time. Sometimes I laugh when people try to argue with me when they really don't know anything about the markets. I've actually worked with public companies. I actually do, to this day, work with public companies. And I understand the process of how they issue shares. And I don't think a lot of you guys do. Avon says, the consumers will ultimately decide which companies will be the leaders. Just because product is on the shelves means anyone will buy it. Kyle says, ACB can fail if you think they can't. You don't understand business. My friend, let me know when they fail, and I'll let you know when they don't. And we'll see who's talking first. Because last time I looked, they're in 24 countries. They're working with the UFC. They are far from a failure, my friend. Far from a failure. Check the statistics, my friend. Whatever debt they have, they can eliminate it They can eliminate it immediately by issuing shares. It's a very simple technique that every single public company in the world can do, even ones that are penny stocks. And Aurora is a global leader in cannabis, a vertically integrated global leader in cannabis. The fact that you think it's going to go to zero makes me laugh and makes me realize that you're 100% a shorter. Stop lying, Kyle. You're a shorter. Just admit it. You're shorting Aurora. That's fine. I got nothing against it. I need guys like you so I can buy the shares cheap. You're doing a good job. Keep doing your job so I can get the shares cheap. You keep saying print shares, Rich. Their shares are already worth nothing when their shares clearly have value. As long as shares trade, they have value. Do you know anything about the markets? If you know anything about the markets, you know as long as shares trade, they have value. Even at a penny stock level, you can raise millions. It's true. It's very true. Max Power says, some people are just stupid, Rich. It's true. It's true. It's sad, but true. Ray Wong says, your hand movement's making me laugh. It's entertaining. You like my hand movement? I didn't even notice I was moving my hands. This is what the shorters do, and this is what the day traders do. Back and forth, forth and back, forth and back. Playing with your emotions, making money up and making money down. Kyle says, man, I hate that you can talk and I have to type. Kyle, just be here when they get to zero. And I'll be here when they're not at zero because they're never going to zero. Put it in writing. Rich TV Live says Aurora Cannabis will never go to zero. Remember who told you this. Aurora Cannabis will never, never go to zero. Never go to zero. Never. Let me make myself clear. Never go to zero. Just trying to make myself clear. It's not going to happen. Has nothing to do with being a shareholder. Nothing. James is like, talk to him, Rich. BitConnect went to zero. You're going to compare BitConnect to Aurora Cannabis. BitConnect was a crypto scam. Aurora Cannabis is one of the largest producers of cannabis in the world, with some of the largest IP and partnerships and relationships in the world in 24 countries. The fact that you guys are trying to say that Aurora is going to zero is laughable. It shows that you are shorter. It shows that you are a hater. It shows that you are a troll. And it shows that you know nothing about the markets. Absolutely nothing about the markets. Hey, more debt. No problem. Debt before equity, my friend. Did you know that did you know that public companies can turn debt into equity? Did you guys know that? I don't know if you guys knew that. Public companies can turn debt into equity. So debt is not a bad thing, folks. It's just being used by the shorters to scare you guys to sell your shares. Debt is not a bad thing. They can remove their debt very, very easily just by selling stock. It's really not that complicated. They can all do it. And they will do it if they have to, believe me. So they're not going to go bankrupt. Kyle says, truthfully, I hope the best for ACB. I'm just saying, don't think they can't fail. I already know they can't fail. I already know they can't fail. Those are just fake news from shorters trying to make money because they know the retail investors will sell in fear, in panic, and they're going to short and they're going to make money on the way down. And then once it goes really, really low, they're the first ones to buy it back up. Guess why? Because they know what price they shorted it at. So once it gets to the very bottom, they know what the bottom is because they just let go of the short. And that entire community buys it back up, and then you see the stock shoot back up. It's not rocket science, man. It's a game. And I don't think a lot of people really truly understand the way the market works. James says, Kyle, go take a bottle of Advil, bro. Whoa, a bottle? James says, Rich, do you be smoking, bro? What do you think? What do you guys think? I'm the biggest cannabis influencer in the world, guys. I talk about cannabis stocks more than anybody. I got 1,800 videos on YouTube talking about cannabis stocks mostly. You think I blaze? I'm doing reviews for you guys every single day, showing you guys product. You think I blaze? Come on, man. I'm a professional. Why would I do something like that? Max Power says, I've been smoking ACB medicals for over a year. Stuff is the shiz. There's a difference between recreational supply and medicinal. Medicinal is nice, big, juicy buds. Rec is small and dry. I'm not telling anybody to buy ACB. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying they're not going to zero. I'm not telling anyone to buy ACB. In fact, I'm telling people to diversify and don't put all your money in cannabis stocks. I own cannabis stocks. I own 100K worth, but I'm just going to hold them for now. I have no reason to buy any more right now. I already have a bunch. I'm going to be buying other assets to diversify over the next year and just allow my cannabis stocks to grow. Max Power says ACB's medical sour tangerine is killer. You know, Kyle, what you don't understand is ACB has first mover global advantage. You know, I don't think you understand how big that is. People are buying their products right now. People are addicted to their products right now. People will continue to buy their products and continue to get addicted to their products right now. There is a huge store in West Edmonton Mall, the largest mall in North America, and they've got the biggest store in Canada in that mall. Just saying, man, and they just opened that store. So just watch to see the revenues grow, and let's see where you are in this conversation in 3 months, my friend. I will guarantee you in 3 months, you're going to say something completely different about Aurora. I'm guaranteeing it because they're not going to zero. Max Power says, if I see Andrew left, he's getting a sucker punch in the throat. Oh my goodness, man. That's hilarious stuff, man. Kyle says, I love Rich. I love the community, but don't buy more ACB till they become profitable. Hey, I agree with that advice. Nothing wrong with that advice, Kyle. That's good. But don't be telling people it's going to zero when you and I both know it's not. It's not going to zero, bro. Like, it's not. Not even close. Far from it. They're going to billions. Billions, not zero. There's a big difference between a $1 billion company and a zero company. And Aurora's going to billions in sales. They ain't going to zero. And when you're making billions, banks will give you money all day long. If you haven't noticed, there's very few $1 billion companies going to zero, especially the ones that are growing to billions. Yeah, no, it's not going to zero, man. Far from it. Avon Wirtz says, I want to try some product from ACB. Their product is good, man. San Rafael is one of their products. It's in the US. David James says, Aurora was one of the only companies that was ready for Cannabis 2.0 and started selling those products the day of. Yeah, sounds like a company going out of business. Stop being a slave to share price. Exactly. Max Power says, Kyle's on crack. I'm not here to attack Kyle. I just want to educate Kyle. Scott Norris says, Aurora can sell oil and Xena. Exactly. So Aurora and Xena are the only two in Canada that can sell oil. And they're going to zero. No. Guys, don't believe the hype. It's all lies. I'm not telling you to buy it. It's definitely going down, but it ain't going to zero. Lucky Dog says, shorting is part of the market making, and learning to short as a function of the day traders is a friggin' blast. It's just a job. I got nothing against shorting. I short. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I short. I'm shorting daily right now. I'm not going to lie to you guys. But, you know, I'm not shorting the cannabis sector. Not right now. I'm not saying I won't, but I'm not. Now, the next time it explodes and it gets really, really high, then I'll think about shorting it. But yeah, no, I'm not shorting the cannabis stocks, man. No, man. That's like killing your sister. You know what I mean? Like, no, I ain't going to short my own cannabis stocks. I'm not going to short them. Max Power says, Kyle's a shorter. I can smell it. Well, obviously, if he's saying that Aurora is going to go to zero. But he did give some good advice in saying, don't tell anybody to buy, and please don't buy unless they become profitable. That's good advice. And I would say that for all stocks. James is saying, how much meth do you smoke this morning, Kyle? Come on, guys. Let's not be so hard on Kyle. Sauce1 says, I think I heard Aurora won an award for their products. Their products are really good. I've had a lot of friends recently test them out, come over, test out the products, and they told me they're great. I'm a professional. I don't do those things. I just buy the products and I give them to my friends like Santa Claus. They test them, and then I give you guys my reviews. Avon says, but that causes shareholders stock dilution, which means less for all shareholders. Yes, it's true. But remember, they will only have to do that, Avon, until the point where they become profitable. Once they become profitable, they can pay off their debt with their profit. But the reality is right now, if they really need to raise money, all they need to do is sell stock. And they will. They don't care. That's the only reason why they're public, is so they could sell stock to use it to acquire assets like they did with CannaMed, like they did with MedRelief. These are assets that they use stock to acquire. That's why they have so many shares. It wasn't because they were using it to pay off debt. But if they need to use the shares to pay off debt as opposed to using money on the balance sheet, they will. Believe me, they will. And the debt holders will take the stock. They will take the stock because they'll give them a premium. So they'll have an opportunity to make money. Very simple, very easy way to solve the problem. Max Power says ACB almost 8 million in volume today. So do the math. 8 million in volume at $3 is $24 million. So technically they have the ability to raise $24 million a day. $24 million a day. So you've owed $100 million. Technically, you could blow through that in 4 days. It's not rocket science, man. They can easily do it. It's simple math. Print 30 million shares, raise 100 million, pay off a debtor, and move on. You know, Afri is up 2%. It's nice to see. Lucky Dog says, I bought TRST. Pink Kush was behind the counter at BC Cannabis Store. Kamloops, best smoke. Wow. Can't trust, eh? It's good to know. Scott Norris says, Max Roundhouse Kyle. No, we don't want members fighting. David James says, shorting is great when you have a fat account and Canopy runs to $100 and Aurora to 20 and you think it will go down. It's not some diabolical thing. You're just betting that they will go down. Yeah. And anybody can do it. Gordon O'Brien says, don't want no short man. Lost my spot. Trying to keep up with all your guys' messages is crazy. Sometimes it bounces off and then, holy smokes, it's like forever for me to get back in the game here. Jacob says, I was here when BitConnect went to 0. Yeah, I was here too. I lost 100,000 US. How much did you lose? Matthew Perez says, MedMen will. What, go to 0? No. Not even close. Ronald Gonzalez says, CYDY signed a definitive agreement which Veria Pharmaceuticals to commercialize Leolim in the U.S. for treatment of HIV. Thank you for the pick, Ronald. CYDY. Let's take a look at it. CYDY. Else Nutrition is up 16% right now at 43 cents. Look at that spike. Love it. Love it. Loving it. Loving it. Loving it. Loving it. CYDY. Let's pull it up. Let's pull up some CYDY. Figured I'd put on a different hat now for a different tune and a different tone. Everybody's in a panic state. I just want people not to panic. You know, Christmas is coming. The last thing I want is for people to panic. So we got a song for that too. It's called Don't Panic by the living legend himself, Ill Kid. One of my favorite songs ever by Ill Kid, Don't Panic. CYDY up 57%.
Quality product.
Ooh, nice pick. Thank you for sharing your pick. I like that pick.
Rich TV Live. Ill Kid.
Guys, CYDY, put it on your watch list. Put it on your radar. It's on fire.
Rookies that don't manage. Looking at all the candles, it's a ride and we off the handles. It's the heat cause we bringing all the kitchens out. Oven mitts for little kids, what you bitching about? Pockets when they tingling, money stay mingling. I'm just getting started, yeah, I'm trying to get the swing of things. You love the green, but you hate the red. It's like you love the sex, but you hate the head. There's no difference, I finish all of your dinners. That mean I'm taking your place, it's no mistake that you are beginners. You miss me, rinse and repeat. It's Rich TV, you miss me, I'm the one, Jet Li. It's time that we get popping out. I ain't never stopping now. You would think I'm floating in the open way I cop a cloud. You should even shop around. You should buy a pair of boots. Hated is my stomping ground. This is how the market goes.
It's round and round we go.
Where it stops, we just don't know. Don't panic, don't panic. Why you stand up all your dough? Just sit back and watch the show. Pray that you'll just strike some gold.
Don't panic, don't panic.
Market makers are heartbreakers, the soft stages. Bring the heat with Kenny just like it's Las Vegas. You hard haters are all fakers. I mob like, don't call you on another song. I don't pause, baby. I don't panic, I just mix it up like Shaka Khan. You stay tripping on his eyes like a soccer mom. And when it's on, I transform like Decepticon. I can tell your whole future looking at the devil's palm. You're too weak, bro, cause you looking at a 52-week low. These are opportunities to seize, yo. No peace, though. I don't cheat. I just move when I cruise to the G code. Put the limit in. Stop it if you have to. This is mathematics for addicts to latch to. Rich TV Live, he a swell guy. He'll teach you how to buy low and to sell high. Yeah, I get money cause it's all sweet. You looking at the real wolf of Wall Street. Yeah, I get money cause it's all sweet. Yeah,
You looking at the real wolf of Wall Street.
This is how the market goes.
It's round and round we go. Where it stops, we just don't know.
Don't panic, don't panic. Why you spend up all your dough?
Just sit back and watch the show.
Pray that you'll just strike some gold. Don't panic, don't panic.
Something has to be done about this. Mr. Attorney, this is what I pay you for. What can I do? Litigation it is. Get the wheels in motion. Quickly. ASAP.
So just reading some of your messages here. David James, I love your message. A trader must master all facets of trading, which includes stocks, options, warrants, shorting. I also think you need to get into Forex. I think you need to get into gold, silver, Bitcoin. I think everyone needs to get into all aspects of trading right now to really be diversified and take advantage of the opportunities that are presenting themselves, in my opinion. Scott Norris says, men will not go to zero. They are huge. Fake news. Yeah, they're not going to zero. Clearly, they're going up right now. Kyle says, I've never shorted a company in my life. You just sound like a shorter because you're so convinced they're going to zero. But you're convinced the company that's in 24 countries is going to zero. Do you realize how crazy that sounds? Do you realize how crazy you sound when you're saying that a company that's in 24 countries that is growing globally is going to zero in a cannabis sector where last time I looked, lots of people make money with cannabis for years privately. Now you're telling me they can't make money publicly? Of course they can. These CEOs are getting rich. They're making millions, some of them tens of millions, some of them hundreds of millions. Bruce Linton made $1 billion. I don't know if he's worth $1 billion now because all the stocks came down, but at one point he was worth $1 billion. So, Aven says, Halo Labs Inc. went to zero September 2018. Was a great opportunity to buy. Well, I don't think it ever went to zero. I think it went low. I don't think it can go to zero. There's no such thing as zero in the markets. There is no such thing as zero. The lowest the stock can trade is 0001. And then after 0001, it can trade a little bit lower, but it's like in the like 4 zeros. And like it just, there is always a number. There's no such thing as a zero. The only time there's a zero is when it does a reverse and then it changes its number. But there's no such thing as zero in the market. There's no zero. So when people say something's going to zero, it's laughable because there is no zero. Stocks can go lower than a penny. So there is no zero. Let's make that very clear. Infinite Possibility says, my order filled to 50,000, believe 02 cents, so happy. Infinite Possibility says, there is good debt. Good debt is when you buy assets. Well, in the stock market, public companies can literally turn debt into equity. It's called conversion. You can convert debt into equity. It's a good thing. Public companies look for debt to turn into equity so they can create free trading shares. This is a very simple financial instrument which used properly and efficiently is very, very effective. The reality is a lot of these companies don't know what they're doing. If Aurora knew what they were doing, they'd already be structured properly. They've diluted a lot of their shares because they really don't know how to structure their company properly. That is a flaw. Aurora, if you guys need some help, holler at your boy, man. I can help you guys fix this mess so easily, just with changing the way you structure your company, because you don't know how to structure your guys' company. If you guys really want to know how to structure your company, I'm not going to tell you publicly. You're going to have to pay for it. Call your boy, holler at your boy, and I'll give you some consulting. Love to help you guys because, man, some of you guys just are clueless. You do not know how to run a public company. You do not know how to protect yourself. You don't know how to create a control block for yourself. You don't know how to create control blocks for your shareholders. You don't know how to create control blocks for your entities that you're building so that they are separated in a class of shares that's protecting them and housing their equity. You just don't have a clue. And I can see it, but this isn't for free. If you want help in these areas, you're going to have to pay for it. I can help you, though. Very easy. I can solve your issues with dilution very, very easily. It's not difficult. Max Power says, I never sell shorters, have no balls. I do. Lucky Dog says, I am a better short seller, but I don't want to be negative towards the market because trading is about self-fulfilling prophecy. The market is positively biased because it would not exist if it didn't. Exactly. That's why the S&P 500 goes up. That's why shorting is so risky, because Warren Buffett buys the S&P 500 because he believes in the American economy. He believes that the American economy will grow over time. Because he believes that the American economy will grow over time, he believes that it's going to go up. And he bets on the S&P 500. He's not the only one. All the big money does. That's why the market keeps going up, because the big money keeps buying it up. The Federal Reserve is stimulating the U.S. economy by printing money consistently, infinitum. And they're taking that money from the stimulus and they're buying up all the stocks. And it's forcing the market up. Tons of money's on the sideline because everybody's scared. Everybody's afraid. They think a crash is coming. There ain't going to be no crash. Not yet. So what's going to happen is all the money's eventually in 2020 going to jump into the markets. Celebrities, athletes, entrepreneurs, all the rich are going to dump their money into the markets in this mass market melt up. And after the elections, after this huge market melt up, and after everyone's made a killing in 2020, this is going to happen, folks. After everyone makes a killing in 2020 off the markets, off Bitcoin, and off cannabis, because they're all going to blow, and off 5G, because they're going to blow too. Those four asset classes are going to blow. There's going to be an epic crash. So it's going to go up first, and then the crash is going to be, it's going to be a flash crash. Now it's going to come back, but the crash is going to be epic. People are going to lose everything. People are going to get decimated. So we need to be ready. Because when that happens, the short is going to be a once-in-a-lifetime short. But it's going to be one of those shorts where you're going to have to short and get out. Because it's going to bounce right back. Like it always does, because the American economy will just continue to grow. but it will crash and then it'll be back. Because look, we're at all-time highs. Surprise, surprise, crash of 2007, economic crash of 2007, and here we are in 2019 in all-time highs 12 years later. It's a cycle of life. It's a cycle. David James says, so many people are falling for the short. It just happened last December. Are we in the same dimension? Why don't people remember this exact same thing just happened last December? Well, I mean, like, but look, everything's recovered. Everything's recovered. So are you talking about short of the cannabis sector? Or are you talking about the broader markets are going to crash? Because I don't see that happening. Lucky Dog says 3 out of 4 stocks follow the market. Of course they do. Because it's the big boys that make everything move. And they move in unison. They're all part of this game. They don't play to lose. They play to win. So they know exactly what they're going to do before it happens. Infinite Possibility says ACB to 0, give your head a shake. Max Power says, I'll just hold and wait. Enjoy Christmas. Enjoy the north. Tons of snow here. Yeah, that seems a little cold. But enjoy it. Kyle says, okay, fair. They don't hit 0. But I didn't mean they ever go up. Oh, they're going up. Aiden Wirt says, Rich has lost more than I have made. Okay, I don't know what you mean by that. Yeah, I've lost a lot and I've made a lot. So that actually that might be true. I don't know how much you've made, but I've definitely lost a lot in my life. And I've also made a lot in my life. There's no doubt about that. I won't deny that. I've lost a lot in my life. Not just these markets, not what I've lost this year, like whatever. That's whatever I've lost this year in cannabis stocks or whatever I'm down. That's just one of many times that I've lost in my life. I've lost many times in my life. I've also won big in my life. So it's like life is just a box of chocolates, man. You never know what you're going to get. It's so true. Infinite Possibility says, I think Cam is a sleazeball, but ACB will go well. Yeah, you know what? I'm not a huge fan of their management. I don't know any of them personally, so I can't be a fan or disfan or whatever. I just think that they're too big to fail because I know the way business works. And when you're in 24 countries worldwide, you're too big to fail. Just the way it goes. Johnny Liberty says, Chicago to begin selling recreational pot on New Year's Day. Dispensary 33 plans to take names from those in line and page customers by phone when they can get in. Chicago Tribune. That's pretty cool, man. Max Power says, I lost 5,000 on FSD. If I ever see that Habib CEO, he's another effing getting slapped. Avon Wirt says, like 6 God said, he gonna take his money to the grave. It's true. Well, my kids will get my money, so I'm not going to really take it to the grave. Luckily, I got some kids, and God willing, they'll be able to take whatever I got left when I go, because I intend to enjoy my money while I'm here. Yeah, I agree in building a legacy and having a lot of money and giving back, but at the same time, I want to enjoy it, because at the end of the day, why do we work for it if we don't enjoy it? Max Power says, dude, it'll be worth it to go to jail to sucker punch Andrew left. Infinite Possibility says, Max Power, stop investing in FSD. You always have nothing good to say about them. I don't think he's investing anymore. He's just talking about what happened in the past. David James says, there must be a massive turnover in cannabis investors because 90% don't remember a year ago when the media did the same exact short tactic. To be in sector 3 and 4 years is like being a veteran. No, I know. Even 1 year feels like a veteran in cannabis. It's crazy. 1 year changes everything. This is so different than what it was last year. Last year, you didn't need revenue. Now, if you don't got revenue, you're destroyed. So it's crazy how things just changed. Ray Wong says, I have ESOP, 41K rental properties, and ACB stock, and I'm going to continue to buy. Hope you win big, brother. Max Power says, laughing my ass off, Infinite. I am not invested in FSD, LOL. Sorry about caps. I got rid of that crap stock months ago. Oh, you took a hit. Sucks. Sorry to hear that, brother. Infinite's like, but you're still hating on it. I think he will hate on them for life. Max Power says, San Rafael is good. Sour tangerine is great sativa. Yeah, and that's one of the Aurora products. Max Power says, oh yeah, LOL, I lost 5K. Okay, I'll tell you the story. It's kind of long. Yeah, man. I'm sorry to hear that. I don't like when people lose money. Kyle says, my whole point was don't invest in a company that's not profitable. I agree with that statement. I say that every day. I got it on my hats. Invest in the best. So I'm not disagreeing with that statement at all. It's a good statement. But they're not going to zero. Let's make that very clear. They're not going to zero. Infinite Possibilities says, they say it will go to zero, so you will sell and then buy your shares and laugh at you. Exactly. That's 100% what they're doing. It's not 90%. It's not 50%. It's a 100% what they're doing. 100% what they're doing. Infinite Possibility says, I don't know how to short. Well, you can actually short right out of your account. Any stock that's on a big board that's over $3. Contact your brokers. You can actually short right out of your TD accounts. Baby is up 20%. You guys know I love my baby. You guys know I love my Else Nutrition. BABY, BABYF. You know I love my baby. You know I love my baby. That's my baby. Infinite Possibility says, biggest transfer of wealth happens when the markets crash. Rich dad, poor dad. It's true. It's true. Robert Kawasaki, man. I follow him on Twitter, man. Smart man right there, man. Gordon O'Brien says he ain't smart enough to short. Anybody can short. Shorting's not hard. And you can open up a brokerage at Thinkorswim and you can short. So anybody who wants to learn how to short, I can teach you guys. It's really easy. It's not hard. Instead of buying low and selling high, you sell high and buy low. So if you think Aurora is going to go down, you sell it at $3, buy it back at $2.50. It's really simple. Lucky Dog says, we live in a debt-based economy. That is how the world is. Regarding your own finances, debt must be controlled. Live like Warren Buffett. New money yells, old money whispers. Great advice, Lucky Dog. Wow, you guys have a lot of messages. I'm trying to keep up with you guys, man. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. Oh, Labs is up 9%. Holy smokes. Things are popping. Chrona's up 3%. Things are popping. CYDY up 68%. I love you guys' messages. I'll read them all. I got no problems. Max Power says, I had 100,000 shares of FSD and I looked at my portfolio and it said I was up 239%, up 17,300. I went to sell it pre-market. Rain Ban says, Rich, miss your videos every time you buy stocks and how many shares they have. I won't be ever talking about stocks that I buy ever again. I'll be doing videos talking about stocks all the time based on companies I like, companies I think could go up, companies I think have potential, companies that I'm interviewing, companies that I think have the chance to be winners. But I will never publicly talk about my stocks again. Those days are over. I won't do it. So I'm involved in a lot of stocks. I'm going to continue to be. I will always be. But I'm not going to publicly tell you guys my picks because I feel like there's a lot of shorters that are trying to make an example out of me and they're trying to short my picks. So I don't want to publicly tell you guys why I'm buying because I don't want you guys to copy me, then have the stock get shorted and then you're losing and I'm losing. I don't want that. So I want you guys to win. So I'd rather just talk about stocks, talk about all the stocks. Shorters can try to short whatever I talk about. Good luck. And I'll buy what I want to buy and when I want to buy it. And I'll short when I want to short and when I want to short it. And I'm not going to have to answer to anybody. And that's the way I like it. And that's the way it's going to be. Because it's my life and I'm living my best life. And that's just the way it is. I don't got a boss. I've been doing this for 3 years, guys, because I don't got a boss. I don't got a job. Job stands for just over broke. How could some guy sit here and talk every single day on YouTube, making no money on YouTube? How could I be talking every single day for 3 years on YouTube, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, popping out videos? How could I do it? I don't know. I wonder how I do it. I wonder how I do it. I wonder how I do it. Avon Wirtz, aka says, Rich said he has 100K in the cannabis sector, and since the sector is down like 40%, he really has close to 300,000. So I'm going to listen to Rich. I want to have that planning on it. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you, man. And thank you for your music, man. Your music is sick, bro. Every time I put on that song, it pumps me, man. Like, I want to hear it right now, actually. You got me in love with this song, bro. It's like, it's just your voice. It gets me pumped. It gets me so pumped. It's just like, yeah, Rich TV. Rich TV. Rich TV. Rich TV. I don't know, man. Something about it, bro. You get my blood pumping, man. Because I like going live and bringing you guys winners and talking about stocks and having fun and making money. I love this, man. I can do this all day, every day. Love it. I talk to you guys off the air, on the air. I'm just a normal guy, man. I have wins and losses. I have ups and downs like everybody else. But I want to have more wins than losses. And because I'm still here, you must know that I've had more wins than losses. Otherwise, I'd be working at Walmart. I think there's some YouTubers that work at Walmart, right? Yeah, like if I was losing more than I was winning, I'd probably be working at Walmart. Just saying. No offense to Walmart. Like if there's people here that work at Walmart, that's perfectly fine. But if I needed a job, I could go to Walmart and get a job, right? So don't plan on doing that anytime soon. Hopefully I don't have to.
You're not watching. It's true.
Listen to this song.
Boy brings the winners, and we bring them to
This
you.
song just gets me pumped, man.
Cannabis stocks, they could explode. That's right. They're gonna explode.
Yeah, Canopy looks too cheap.
Diversification is a protection
I
against
love Canopy. You guys know that.
Ensure
Canopy's always been my
that
number one.
nothing bad happens to you.
Canopy's got Drake.
I mean, that is a perfectly sound approach. Who does not feel they know? If you know how to analyze businesses and value them, it's great. Rich TV. Rich TV. Rich TV. Rich TV. Rich TV. Rich TV. Rich like me.
Invest in companies and businesses that you can see still being successful 2 years from now. That's the Warren Buffett model. Invest in the best is blessed, and invest in companies that you can really identify the number one pick. And if you've been buying Truly for the last 5 months and writing a week, you're up between 65 to 80%. Congratulations to everyone.
I agree. Labs and VGW, baby.
Rich TV. 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 Rich like me.
So, that's so good.
Hey guys, this is Rich
That's
from
so
Rich TV
good.
Lab. Hey guys, this is Rich from Rich.
That's so good, man. Avon, you're a beast, bro. Thank you for putting that together, man. It means a lot. Infinite Possibility says Cyberworld must have sold ACB because of fear. Samsung says oversupply will be another chance for the shorters. Buy some extractors, labs, and VGW. I agree with you 100%. And I will also add Yo, what's up, Dylan? How you doing, brother? I would also add RTI, Rating Technologies, to that mix. I think that they're going to explode because their revenue is going to jump from 1 million to 10 million next quarter. So guys, let's really keep Rating Technologies on our watch list and our radar. I will not be surprised to see them explode to $1. Just on the fact that the revenue is going to go from 1 million to 10 million. That's a huge jump. That's 10x revenue. I think the stock's going to fly. I really do. It might not go to $1, but it would be nice to see them go to $1. They were at $2 in the past, and I ran it. I ran that run up. I took advantage of it and made money, and it's come all the way down to these levels, which are ridiculous. So I think Rating Technologies is going to be a sleeping giant. Max Power says, I love this oversupply crap. Once there's 1,000 stores open, good luck keeping the shelves stocked. Oh yeah, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be like alcohol in every corner. Trevor Ritchie says Bruce Linton's going to rip those shorters' faces off. He's going to rip it off. Tear it apart. Rip their faces off. Be nothing left. Blood everywhere. Yo, Elad, Rich TV Live shop, guys. You can get this gear at Rich TV Live. You can get this gear at the Rich TV shop. Elad is part of the community. He's in San Antonio, and he's working hard. This is his site. This is his store. These are his clothes. He literally sent me all these hats for free as a Christmas gift. As a Christmas gift. Yo, shout out to you, Elad, man. You're a beast, bro. Mad respect to you, man. And he's funded this entire store himself. And I bought some gear myself. I bought this hoodie, and I bought a bunch of other items that I'm waiting on. And he literally, and a couple other shirts. Oh, now's a good time. You guys want to see my new shirts? Oh, shit. I totally forgot. Now's a good time. I'll put some music on for this. Yo, shout out to Reefer Al Joint. Reefer, I want to put on your song, bro. I love this song. When I got all this gear, I'm not going to lie, it felt good. Because the gear looks good. And I know because my son is like, Dad, can I wear your hats to school? He's like, I'll help you sell your gear. And I'm like, really? He's like, yeah, I'll help you promote your gear. He goes, your gear is dope. I want to take it to school. My friends will like that. I'm like, that's sick. Like, we actually got gear that people like. Yo, this is crazy. I got so many songs, but let's put on this one. Shout out to Reefer Al Joint for this song. I'll be back with another surprise. I survived the cannabis crash of 2019. We survived. We have thrived. And we are still alive. I still got a pulse. We're still here. I survived the cannabis crash of 2019. Did you survive the cannabis crash of 2019? Shout out to Eli, Rich TV Shop. Get your shirts. Let's go, chat. I feel good. We're calling winners, and I'm feeling good. This is where the song gets really intense. Yo, baby's up 16%. Let's go. I did that video this morning, And baby's up 16%. It's true. Yo, Referral Joy, shout out to you, brother. Listen. You got one, roll one. This is psychedelic music. You feel good? Five Finger, what's up, man? We survived the cannabis crash of 2019. That's what's up. Get your shirt at richtvshop.com. Let's go. Yo, Eli, drop a link, bro. If you're here, drop a link to the shop, bro. Support Eli. He's a Rich TV Live member. He created this shirt. He created the hat. He created all the gear. Shout out to you, Eli, man. You are a beast, bro. People love the gear, man. My kids like the gear. I like the gear. I was so happy about the gear, man. Roll that shit up and smoke it, guys. Come on, man. I don't do that shit. You guys know I'm a professional. I'm a trained professional. What would that do to the Rich TV Live brand if I started blazing on television? Probably wouldn't be that good for business. So yeah, your boy don't blaze? Come on, man. You think a guy like me would blaze? Come on, man. Oh. But I do take CBD. I do take CBD. It's true. I do take CBD. That's a great song, man. That's a great song. You slept good?
Where would I be? I don't know. Look, sometimes I feel like I don't know where I'd be at if it just ain't for rap.
Shout out to Ill Kid.
Outside on the corner trying to hit
It's called Where Would I Be?
Flipping on some burgers at a McDonald's branch. Would I be tipping on some bitches? Call me Big Mac. Give me some books. I'm headed right off to a private school. It would be hard cause fuck a desk and I don't follow rules. I probably been the teacher over, yeah, I might as well. But if the dean found out, then my ass would get expelled. Following my father, yeah, I think I'd be a jeweler. My ice would be so fucking cold, I think I need a cooler. Or maybe with my mother, importing all the fashion. I probably dress up in the clothes and then I get to dancing. I really love people, always say hi to strangers. Maybe an architect, building on skyscrapers. I have a green thumb, maybe a landscaper. I pick me a rose and plant some hydrangeas. I'm too fucking dumb to become an astronaut. I smoke myself retarded with all this hash and pot. Maybe just the chronic, chilling out and blowing big smoke. Maybe an accountant taking money from the rich bro. Where would I be if it just ain't for rap? Huh? Where would I be if it just ain't for rap? Where would I be if it just ain't for rap? Where would I be if it just ain't for rap? Yeah.
Wow, Medman is on fire.
Alcoholic. Drinking all my pain away, no other way to solve it. Without my poetry, shit, my life will be in shambles. Withdrawing my inheritance so I can go and gamble. Without my music, I would slip into depression. Nobody at the club, ain't nobody on my guest list.
Aurora is
I'm
green.
feeling stressed out, vexed out my chest now. My one and only, my homie, yeah, that's my best pal. Music and me like I was Nate Dogg. I love my fans, really I wanna thank y'all. The more
CGC is green, Apri is green, Aurora is green,
I look like I was biting shrooms. I love the way you
Prawn is green, OGI is green, Anchorage is green, Supreme Cannabis is green, Charlotte's Web is green, Hexo is green, Metafarm Labs is green, Village Farms is green, Sundial Growers is green, Emerald Health is green. Damn. Damn.
Where would I be if it just ain't for
A
rap?
hell of a lot of green. True.
Where would I be if it
Just ain't for rap.
Where would I be if it just ain't for rap?
That's another tune from Ill Kid.
And what I'm trying to say to you is that if this is legalized, then everybody is going to have unlimited access to pot. And unlike other people that are responsible,
I'll put that one on next, Avon.
irresponsible
I wanted to
child
hear this one, the more act.
free
I'm not sure
access.
if you know.
Because we're getting a lot of green, man. Getting a lot of green.
On part right now, whether it's legal or not.
It's the Morad. Listen, we take a more back. For centuries now, you've been treating us like a floor mat. Don't hold back. This big kush talk, I blow back. It's more life growth in this bitch. I thought you know that. The Morad. Listen, we take a more back. For centuries now, you've been treating us like a floor mat. Don't hold back. This big kush talk, I blow back. It's more life growth in this bitch. I thought you know that. Drake just signed a deal. He's fucking with some canopies. More life growth in this bitch. This shit's insanity. I smoke to keep the peace, and plus it eases all my allergies. Principles puffing on some good shit with the faculty. Casually painting y'all a picture like a masterpiece. The more rag just past the House of Commons. It's about time you idiots do something in common. The safe bank, great thanks. Hope you go to great lengths. It's time to free the people out the jails. Cut the chains. Control substance. I'm blowing something that's so destructive. Why you lock up the people? You know it's over nothing. This shit is legal here in Canada, America. It's time to change. Obama said it. Hurry up and get it done. Fuck your criminal offense. We need a retrial. Getting locked up for weed. I call that green mile. Privatized jail systems. You must be senile. I don't even have to write my thoughts. This shit's a freestyle. It's the Morad. Listen, we take a more back. For centuries now, you've been treating us like a floor mat. Don't hold back. This big kush talk, I blow back. It's more life growth in this bitch. I thought you know that. The Morad. Listen, we take a more back. For centuries now, you've been treating us like a floor mat. Don't hold back. This big kush talk, I blow back. It's more life growth in this bitch. I thought you know that. Put your hands way up for historical votes. This is a celebration on toke. I'm raising a toast. Blazing the dope. All color of the nations, this hope. We had a 52-week low. I see it rising now. Rich TV called that shit. There's no surprises now. 40 stores per month going up in Ontario. More weed, more peace. That's really the scenario. Adverse across the nation. It's a perfect combination. We need to free the people. It's reverse incarceration. Time to make decisions and put aside all religions. People have been patient, so just end the prohibition. CGC, ACB, SMG. Those are tickets for all of y'all that should pay attention. I'm a fly guy when investing in GTI. Sipping my ties, feeling strong. Popeyes, it's full throttle. Kush bottles. And you can miss May if you ain't buying Tilray. It's the Morad. Listen, we take them all back. For centuries now, you've been treating us like a floor mat. Don't hold back. This big kush talk, I blow back. It's more life growth in this bitch. I thought you know that. The more rack. Listen, we take them all back. For centuries now, you've been treating us like a floor mat. Don't hold back. This big kush talk, I blow back. It's more life growth in this bitch. I thought you know that. Get it and go, yeah, get it and go, get it and go, get it and go, yeah, get it and go, get it and go, get it and go, yeah, get it and go, get it and go, get it and go, yeah, get it and go. Feeling alright, yeah, dog, feeling alright, feeling alright, feeling alright, yeah, dog, feeling alright, feeling alright, feeling alright, yeah, dog, feeling alright, feeling alright, yeah, dog, feeling alright, yeah. Get it and go, yeah, dealing with fast food. Crew hang, Wu-Tang, you know the cash rules. Smart kid, never did well, fighting in classroom. Giving the bitches bananas, oh God, I just look like a bad moon. Rapping like nuts, ill kid, should've called me a cashew. Bitch, you was sucking a dick, hot you, I'm like, bless you. I see the snake in the grass, life will just test you. I don't give a shit about a hater like I'm using a restroom. Never so good, feel like an outcast. White rapper with the heart that'll outlast. People who say you acting black, style whack. I just will never give up, cause God, he gave me a wild stat. Suburbs, mansion, swimming pool. Son of a jeweler, you could imagine shit I was getting to. Call the studio the cave, pops building a rec room. I plant the seed in the booth, watch it grow like a test tube. Outer space, I don't fuck with gravity, no. I'm in your girl's mouth, cavities, yup. Rappers come against me, tragedy. I get the gingerbread man, ain't nobody ever catching me. Nah, blaze through, I'm the one, hate two. Go peace, Jesus, out the park, Babe Ruth, hothead, stay cool. Shots fired, Grey Goose, paramedics, take you. You awake till day 2. Get it and go, yeah, get it and go, get it and go, get it and go, yeah, get it and go, get it and go, get it and go, yeah, get it and go, get it and go, get it and go, yeah, get it and go. Feeling alright, yeah, dog, feeling alright, feeling alright, feeling alright, yeah, dog, feeling alright, feeling alright, yeah, dog, feeling alright, feeling alright, yeah, dog, feeling alright.
Yeah, Daddy, that's what I'm talking about. Put these rappers in a frying pan. It's crispy season. I just got one thing left to say. Let's get it and go. Mini Illy, out.
Yo, these songs are just legendary. Yo, guys, you guys want to know where to get all these songs? I have a podcast. You probably know that, but I have a podcast on. I got stuff going on all over the place, but I've been building a podcast on Anchor, and that's where I have these songs that I've been posting, and they get posted, and they're everywhere. So when you guys make me songs, I'm posting it on my podcast, and the podcast it's a relatively small podcast, but it's had like all the songs that are there. Like I've had 12,700 plays of my songs and my podcast. So it's not a huge audience. There's not a ton of people there, but it's Rich TV Live on Anchor. It's a podcast. You guys can start your own podcast on Anchor. You can talk about anything there, and it gets put everywhere. And that's where I put all my songs, guys. So if you guys want to see the songs, you want to hear the songs, you can go to Rich TV Live on Anchor, and you can see our podcast there. So yeah, so shout out to Five Finger Limited for giving us CAG. They have been on fire. I just pulled it up. They're up 17%, and they're at $34.19. ConAgra Brands Inc. And the markets overall are pretty good. Let's see. Let's go to Market Watch. Cannabis stocks are actually doing pretty good overall. A lot of cannabis stocks doing well. They should be. We're all the way at the bottom, lowest since 2017. So at some point it has to turn around, and the broader markets are up again. So they impeached Trump, and look at this. The Dow Jones is up 108 points, green. S&P 500 up 11 points, green. NASDAQ up 49 points, green. Global Dow down slightly, ever so slightly, 0.01%. Like gold is up 0.29%, $4.30 at $1,483. And oil keeps climbing, guys. Now it's $61.30. Did I not predict that the markets would keep going up? Have I not told you that we're in the midst of a market melt up? Have I not told you that the markets will continue to fly? That is exactly what has happened. Another stock that's up today is INFO, up 16%. Netflix is up 3.4%. Tesla was flying. Let's see. What's going on with Tesla? Tesla Inc. What's going on with Tesla? I saw them flying earlier. Pull them up. Guys, there's 24 minutes left in the market today. Wow. Tesla up 2.81%. They're now at $404. I've been telling you guys, I was live with Invest in Millennial. In fact, let me play that song. And I said that I think that Tesla's going to go to 1,000. They're now at $404. I want you to remember that prediction. They were at 300 when I made that prediction. They're already up from my prediction. And I predicted live saying that they would go to 1,000. Remember my prediction. That's all I got to say. I just make predictions. Don't kill the messenger boy. This is Invest in Millennial. This is for you, Avon. You requested it. You guys have any other requests? Let me know. We're going live to the end of market. We're going to go live for 23 more minutes. Let's go. If there's any picks that are flying, let me know.
I gotta introduce to you that new. Let's go. Invest in millennia. Invest in millennia. Invest in millennia. Rich TV live. Rich TV live.
Harry Dent is a beast, man.
Stocks, growing quickly, never slowing, never gonna stop. If you want some merchandise, go on and check the shop. Bring it to you first, sell it for a payday. Now we connected from Vancouver to LA. If you not subscribed to Rich, you talking Mayday. We gon' teach you all the ins and outs just like a sensei. Once a week we making videos for you to see. We spice it up, we talking life like it's just you and me. Tune in every week, yeah, you should check it so you can get a male and female perspective. If you start, we show you how to get that paper. Rich and Wendy, she's a communications major. If you ever need some help, text and we'll reply. We plant the seed of greatness, watch it grow, it's so divine. Invest in millennia. Invest in millennia. Invest in millennia.
Yeah, if you guys have any picks, let me know. Prime's up, Aurora's up, CGC's up, BFF is up, Medman's up. That's Invest in Millennial. Shout out to Invest in Millennial, our very own reporter from California doing videos with your boy who works for Tesla. I've done 4 videos, so I've been working with her for a month. Since she's been on the show, Tesla's run from about 300, maybe 320. I have to look back exactly. Well, let me just look at the chart. I'll look at the chart right now. Let's look at their 1 month chart. Yeah, 320. I'm bang on. They're at 328 November 26th. They are now at $400. So they're already up 20%. That's right. They're already up over 20% since I told everybody live on YouTube that I believe Tesla will go to $1,000 a share. Call me crazy. They also called Elon Musk crazy. And look at him now. Man of the Year, Time Magazine, billion-dollar company, changing the world, electric cars everywhere. Now he's going to launch the Cybertruck. People are going to be driving around with tanks. Bulletproof tanks. If Biggie and Tupac were driving around in a Tesla Cybertruck, they would still be alive. I'm just saying, Those cars are bulletproof. I'm just saying, I think I'm going to have to get one. I got to get one of those Tesla trucks, man. Elon's a genius, man. That guy's a genius. And what did I say? I said, people are buying these cars. They're making billions of dollars in pre-orders. Stock's going to fly through the roof. It's exactly what's happening. And we literally talked about it live on Rich TV Live with the Rich Millennial Show. For 4 weeks in a row, we've been talking about Tesla, and they've been going up. Have you guys noticed that? I don't like to tell you guys what to do, but man, Tesla, man. That's all I could say. Tesla. Infinite Possibility says, I will always be pro weed until I'm gone. Hey, man, I think we all are. That's why we're all here, right? Weed saves lives. It saved mine. It's special. Reefer Aljoin says, I gave my dog CBD once, and he's not sick. And he's not a sick little guy. I gave it to him, much energy, and I couldn't take it. I gave him too much energy, and I couldn't take it. Happy Glass says, it is magical. So happy to make money, making the world a better place. Roger Kraft says, getting a lot of news about SSFT. For the pick, bro. Infinite Possibility says, 2.0 articles, bro. Green gold, baby. Five Fingered says, naked trading. You want me to drop naked trading? All right. As requested. Let's go. Naked trading. Naked trading. Where are you, naked trading? Naked trading. Naked trading. So many songs, so many places, so many people, so many community members. You guys are amazing, man. You guys are just absolutely amazing. Sending videos, sending songs, sending music, multiple people sending music, multiple people sending videos. Members like Elad creating an entire store with gear. It's crazy, man. It's nuts. Such an amazing community. Naked trading. Here it is. Naked trading. Shout out to Il Kid. You are a living legend, my friend.
We naked trading out here, baby. Rich TV Live.
Nice RD. Keep winning, man.
What the? Let's get it, baby. Ever seen a pretty trader staying dressed up? I'ma get buck wild, drink till I'm messed up. Sell it in the green, buy it in the fucking red. Every damn day I make another couple hundred red. It's up and down. Sometimes it feel like a merry-go-round. What to make a daughter now? Tell me how to sound. If it ain't about the money, then the shit'll never count. Yeah, big boss make a boss moves. Get a check like I'm winning on a loss too. If you wanna know the ticket, it'll cost you. Yeah, drop it off like a parcel. If you losing lots of money, put a sweater on. Hold it to your golden pot of coins like a leprechaun. Invest only in the gas like a Chevron. Not fuel till the cracks like I'm cutting lawns. It is naked trading. Take your clothes off, money falling like it's raining. Naked trading. I'ma get the phone, never fold, never fading. Naked trading. You can strip tees if you please, we not waiting. Naked trading. And we on the street every week when we trading. Portfolio going up daily. Not talking cash and this shit will never phase me. I'm a wild boy, born in the 80s. Stay close to the weed like we dating. IGNG, simply we be. Double up the money like I mess with a Siamese. Flash on the haters when I pull out the high beam. Rich TV in the house where you can find me. Sergio, always bringing out a hot stock. He a naked trader, nah, he won't stop. Step your game up if you want to be the very best. Check the charts and do your due diligence. Money in the bank, then the company is dope. Cash is king, not a thing, not a joke. Horta on board, Rich is on board. Sergio is here now, where's my encore? Here is naked trading. Take your clothes off, money falling like it's raining. Naked trading. I'ma get the phone, never fold, never fading. Naked trading. You can strip things if you please, we not waiting. Naked trading. Yeah, we on the street every week when we trading. Naked trading. I'm naked trading. Naked trading, you're naked trading. Naked trading, Rich TV, naked trading. Naked trading, you're done naked trading. Naked trading, you can
You guys have any other requests? Pretty dope one. I'm going to give you guys this one because it's Christmas. So let's just play this because it's Christmas and the market's about to close in 15 minutes.
Enjoy best-in-class fuel efficiency and towing capacity. Get your Colorado.
Have fun, man. Enjoy that Santa Claus parade, man. This is our Merry Christmas from Rich TV Live and Il Kid to you. We love you guys. You guys have been supporting us for 3 years, man.
Go on, put your hands up. Sing it till you can't. This gonna be the anthem. Home for the holidays. Spend it with your family. Roasting up a turkey. All the kids are eating candy. Looking at the mantle. All the stocking tongue just right. We gon' live it up. We gon' really have a fun night. This is really Christmas. Never let your friends miss you. Cause in the end, you can't take this money with you. Christmas under trees wrapped up with a big bow. See the smiles on the children. This is what we here for. Papa need a new pair of shoes. Watch me roll the dice. Enjoying every minute. No, you make this the fucking life. Sitting by the fire. You know, sipping on a few beers. I'm wishing everybody Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Dancing like you don't care, feet on the floor, mistletoe hanging, Costa Rica on the door. Laughing by the tree, oh my God, my family killing me. Talking about Santa, how we coming down the chimney. You know, right there on the rooftop, you got his nose red, dizzy hit the food shop. Cause I'ma lick it up, do it just right. We're going just right. Cause you know, Christmas only one night. It's only one night. Don't ever let the magic pass by. Don't let it pass by. Cause this life only been for one ride. Cause I'ma live it up, do it just right. We do it just right. Cause you know Christmas only one night. It's only one night. Don't ever let the magic pass by. Don't let it pass by. Cause this life only been for one ride. City, sipping on some Henny. Damn, I'm feeling litty. Stars in the sky, what a wonderful life. Because we here right now and I don't want to die. Just want to spend every minute right here with my loved ones. Brothers, sisters, you know my cousins. Aunts and uncles, you know the rest. The whole family over my spice. And yes, I know sometimes you can really have your day wrong. But here's a cup with some rum, pour some eggnog. We gon' live it up, always feeling glorious. We gon' do it big like the man notorious. I'm wishing that the new year staying prosperous. Lots of wealth, lots of health, that's the obvious. Watch out for the haters in the audience. Fuck the negativity, we stay positive. Cause I'ma live it up, do it just right. We do it just right. Cause you know Christmas only one night. It's only one night. Don't ever let the magic pass by. Don't let it pass by. Cause this life only never one ride. Cause I'ma live it up, do it just right. We do it just right. Cause you know Christmas only one night. It's only one night. Don't ever let the magic pass by. Don't let it pass by. Cause this life only never one ride.
Woo, baby, let's go. Finishing strong. Let's go, baby.
Cloud Ninja Beats, y'all.
Love it.
Rich TV Live. From the Rich TV Live family to you. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Peace.
All these shirts at richtvshop.com, man. We got to give a shout out to Elad, man. He created all these shirts. I just got them yesterday. I got all these shirts, sweaters, t-shirts, hats. I got a mug coming. I don't even know what else. I ordered a bunch of stuff and it's all coming. So, yeah, I'm loaded, man. I'm loaded up with gear and I'm excited about it because there's more. There's so much gear. I don't have a full alert hat. I need a full alert hat. So every time we're on full alert, I can drop my hat. So, Elad, if you're watching, I need to get a full alert hat, bro. I gotta buy a full alert hat. I need a full alert hat. Like we need it. Like we need it. You know? We need to get a hat that says like Red Day, and then we need to get another hat that says like Green Day, and then we're gonna have like a hat for full alert. We're gonna have to have a hat for every occasion. That's just the way it's gonna be. And I'm just excited, guys. Like this is like a dream for me, man. This is not even real. It doesn't feel real. What we're doing right now, sitting here, it's just crazy. It's nuts. Yeah, baby. Wow. I don't know what else to say, man. It's been an amazing run on baby today. Up 18.92% right now. It's at 44 cents. When I was talking about them this morning, they were at 37 cents. They've gone from 37 cents to 44 cents today. Actually, am I right? Was it 37 cents? Yeah, 37 cents. It was at 37 cents this morning. And now we're at 44. It's true. Pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. So congratulations to anyone who took advantage of that move. I don't know if you did or you didn't. I don't know if you're holding, but my advice to you guys would be that if you're in the green 10% or more, you should always be thinking about selling. That's my opinion. Do whatever you want. I'm not telling you should sell, but my opinion for trading is that when you get into a trade, if you're up 10% or more, you should always be thinking about selling. Get in the habit of selling when you're up 10% or more. There's a reason for it. And the reason is that the market is controlled by market makers. We cannot control the market. And if the market wants to go up, if it wants to go down, if it wants to go sideways, it will. If you're up and you won on that trade, take your money off the table. There's a reason. The number one reason to take your money off the table is to protect your equity. Because once you take your money off the table, you're now in cash. If you don't stay in cash, you take the risk of putting yourself in a situation where the stock goes down. And then now your money is stuck. You don't have cash available for your next trade potentially. Your money now is stuck on a stock that can go down, that is red. And now you got to wait for it to come back up. And if it never comes back up again, you now could potentially lose. So it's much better to take your winnings when you have the chance. And when you're up and you have the chance to take your winnings and win, take it and go. That's why Il Kid made that song, Take It and Go. Because I really want to get you guys in the habit when you're winning and you're up to take it and go. Like, for example, in my trading academy, the trades are like futures trades, right? Forex trades. So you're making money up, you're making money down. You're only betting two ways, up or down, 50-50. When you're up, you got to be willing to take it. Because a lot of times you go up, you don't take it, you think it's going to go higher, and then it goes down and you're in the red. So I'm even learning, even myself, take it and go, take it and go, take it and go. And get in the habit, guys, as traders, when you're up 10% or more, take it and go. Yeah, you guys have been talking about GRAT a lot. Let me take a look at this one, GRAT. How come they don't pull up? How come GRAT doesn't show up? I don't know what's up with that. I don't find weird. Oh, BevCanna made a little move, guys. They're up now 6.67%. They're now at 32 cents. BevCanna on their big news with the partnership with a company in California that could bring in millions in revenues. It's an incentive-based deal based on revenues that they can bring in. And if they bring in those revenues, they can get millions of shares of BevCanna. So it's a pretty good deal. I like that, incentive-based. It's also based at a higher price. I think that's one of the reasons why the stock is going higher, because they're not issuing shares at a lower price. They're issuing shares at a higher price. I like that. It's incentive. It incentively advises everybody and essentially makes me believe that the price will go higher. Else Nutrition up 18.92%. Baby and BevCanna, I brought it to you yesterday, up 6.67%. And EGLX, I brought it to you guys on Tuesday, and I believe they are up. Like what? We're going to the close, guys. We only got 5 minutes left. Enthusiast Gaming is up 2.31%. So between those three picks today, you could be up on those three picks. Baby, 19%. Enthusiast Games, 2%. So that's 21%. And BevCanna, 6.7%. And Enthusiast is actually 2.3%. So let's just add that together to make 10. 10 plus 19, you would be up 29% today alone if you were to buy Enthusiast Gaming, BevCanna, and Baby. Enthusiast Gaming is a gaming stock, one of the largest gaming companies in the world, one of the largest gaming networks in the world. I think they're going to be a giant. They've been one of the biggest winners for our community in 2019. I brought it to you last January from the beach, from my villa in the Dominican. That's EGLX. BEV, BevCanna, in the cannabis-infused beverages sector, they don't even have a license yet. They don't have revenue yet. This is pre-revenue, so we could be getting right at the start, at the very bottom right now. I think it's great. And Baby, Else Nutrition, a plant-based baby alternative to baby formula. Patented in 19 countries, I believe, and patents pending in 50 more. I like all three. And obviously, you guys know I love the cannabis stocks. You guys know I love Tesla. You guys know I love Visa, MasterCard, American Express. You guys know I love Apple. You guys know I love Netflix. You guys know I love Twitter. These are all stocks I've been talking about for years. I also like Snapchat, actually. If you want to get into one that I think is going to go up, I really like Snapchat. I've liked them since day one. They went all the way down to $5, maybe even $4. And now Snapchat is at what? Snapchat is at what price now? 15 last time I looked. I think it's going to go higher, guys. I really do. Let's see where they're at. 1541, up 1.99% today. I like Snapchat, guys. So I think Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook are going to keep getting bigger. I think BevCanna, Enthusiast Gaming is going to keep getting bigger. I think the cannabis sector is going to keep getting bigger. I'm not suggesting you put your money in cannabis stocks. I think it's very, very risky. The market is flooded with hate and fear and shorters and lawsuits. Very, very risky. I'm already deeply involved, deeply invested. So I'm not putting any new money there. I'm now diversifying my new money in other areas so I'm better diversified so as never to have to deal with another cannabis crash like 2019. I believe that 2020 is going to be a market melt up. As you can see, since I've been predicting this, the market's been going up now. I believe today's the 9th day in a row. How crazy is that? And I've been talking about a market melt up and the market keeps going higher. My prediction is this will continue. We will have a market melt up for the end of 2019 into 2020 and beyond. And eventually there will be a crash. I predict it'll happen between 2021 and 2023. But for 2020, we will have an epic run. There will be no recession. There will be no crash. There will be huge spikes and then consolidation. Huge spikes and consolidation. Huge spikes, consolidation. Huge spikes, consolidation. Huge spikes, and then consolidation. Every time we see a consolidation, the mass media, the fake news will come out and they'll say, oh my God, everything's going down. Now's the time to panic. Everybody get out. Run. Not true. Not true. That will be the time to buy. So it's going to go up. It'll come back down. It'll go up. It'll come back down. I predict it will do that at least 5 times in 2020. Because based on historical patterns, in the middle of a market melt up, that's what's happened. Stocks go up. They came down. They went up. They came down 5 times. At the end of the year, they were up almost like this. 2020 is going to be that year. 2019 has been incredible. The S&P 500 year to date is up around 27%. The Dow Jones year to date is up about 22%. And the NASDAQ year to date is up over 33%. Yo, what's up, Don? Thank you for joining, brother. We're at market close, guys. We got 1 minute to market close. I'm starting to lose my voice. I've been talking for 2 hours. So I'm going to go. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you guys for watching. If you're not winning, you're not watching. This is your boy Rich from Rich TV Live. We've been your winners. What did I just say? We've been bringing you winners, and we've been bringing them to you since 2017. Put BevCanna, put Enthusiast Gaming on your watch list. We've had some other picks from members. Put them on your watch list. A lot of picks. Everybody sharing ideas. That's why I absolutely love this community. And we're going to go out on top, like we always do, with some music. This is called the Cannabis Stocks Resurrection of 2019. Now, this was in January. We need to make a new one for 2020. I'll be working with IlKid to work on something, I promise. This is the Cannabis Stocks Resurrection of 2019, which was preceded by the Cannabis Stocks Rejection of 2019. But this is the resurrection. Actually, sure. We'll go out on that. And smoke them if you got them, says Don. Take your money and run, lucky dog. Take your money and run, brother. get in the Christmas spirit, would we? Should we? Could we?
Cannabis stocks and CEO interviews brought to you by Rich TV Live.
You made some
Hated
chatter?
trolls.
Ooh.
They're trying to get their lawyers. They're trying to put lawsuits on these companies. Meanwhile, what they're
Is it
trying
hard
to
to
do
make chatter?
is create a distraction so we don't take advantage
I've never
of the
grown. I don't know how to
cannabis
make any of
stock
these things,
resurrection.
so.
That's really what's going on. That's the truth. This is your boy Rich, and I'm Mo. One day we gon' fly. We gon' make this money. We gon' live our life. We can all get high. I'ma spread my wings. I'ma feel alright. One day we gon' fly. We gon' make this money. We gon' live our life. We can all get high. I'ma spread my wings. I'ma feel
Get it and go, bro.
Shortest can't take us down. It's the time to buy and put your money in. Let the profits maximize. We the people stay true and we don't stand for lies. Canada, we the leader for the legalized. Herb be the cure for all the sick and all the broken. We wanted this for years and they thought we were joking. Nah. We were always patient. Cannabis for you and me and all the nations. So all my brothers and all my sisters, go on and light it up. Go on and take it to the head when the times are tough. I know we buying in the red, that's the sign of luck. Don't panic, we gotta manage, the time is us. And I don't care for the lefts and all the market makers. But I swear they nuts, I call them salty haters. Big pharma trying to get in for a piece of it. Because they know the medication, we don't believe in it. I'm so happy it's over, all the prohibition. And now we here, it's Rich TV, the coalition. There's no locking or stopping because we on a mission. Teach the people they spreading lies, it's a contradiction. You want to make money, invest in the top cannabis stocks in Canada and the United States that are revenue generating. Invest in the best because the best is blessed. This is your boy Rich. We're out. Peace. If you're not winning, you're not watching. This is a cannabis stock revolution. It's true. Get ready for the resurrection. I'm out. Peace. I'm talking Jordan Belfort. Let's open up scenarios. Wolf of Wall Street, and I ain't talking about DiCaprio. The man predicted markets. He knew it was going to explode. He knew it was making money, and he knew to crash your homes. Oh. Yeah, these are the big boys. He also predicted the crash of bitcoins. That's a big short. Stop acting like a big dork. I'ma get this pod, no lie. I need a big fork. I know about the tactics. The short is making money off the people's back is horseshit. I'm telling you, take caution. Everything is so corporate. I'm trying to make enough money to get to all the poor kids. And that is what the herb is for. Helping people feed the poor. All we need is life, so stop thinking that all you need is more. And now we here, but our past, yeah, we can't forget. It's time to grow, and you know we getting out of debt. One day we gon' fly, we gon' make this money, we gon' live our life. We can all get high. I'ma spread my wings, I'ma feel alright. One day we gon' fly, we gon' make this money, we gon' live our life. We can all get high. I'ma spread my wings, I'ma feel alright. The real Wolf of Wall Street loves cannabis stocks. Jordan Belfort believes in cannabis stocks. The new Wolf of Wall Street loves cannabis stocks. Rich TV Live loves and believes in cannabis stocks. The question is, do you believe in cannabis stocks, and will you achieve ultimate wealth through the cannabis stock revolution? It's true.
Thank you, Reaper. I'll join. Thank you guys for watching. Your boy Rich from Rich TV Live, and I'm out. Peace. I listen to one of these tunes on the way out. I love listening to this music, man. I get hyped. Christmas. Everyone's got Christmas songs I listen to. Everyone. Okay, guys. I just like to listen to this, but I'm going to go. You guys can get this. It's the Ill Kid playlist on Rich TV Live. You can get the entire playlist. You hit shuffle. He's got 25 songs now. Here and there.
I don't do this for the clout. I I don't do this for the clout. You can just get off my cloud. You can just get off my cloud. Haters not bringing me down. I know you loving the sound. I know you loving the sound. Baby, just look at me now. Henny in my cup, yeah, straight up. I don't